What is going on, guys? It's Tuesday today, and I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna try something a little different today. I'm actually gonna be playing some competitive Pokemon in tiered matches. So that's actual tierings. I'm gonna do a few of these videos a week. I think in each video, I'm gonna do about 2 to 4 matches. I need to decide on a number. Probably gonna be 4. I don't know. I'm not really sure yet, but regardless, this is probably how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 2 to 4 matches each video, depending on the length, and I'm gonna do a different tier each week. I'm gonna record these a few times a week, and then each one will get like uploaded into a thing. So the goal is to see how high our rating can go. I think right now it's at 1040, and I need to actually like make an account, like register the account. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the PU tier because that is the lowest tier outside of Little Cup, as far as I'm aware. So in actual competitive play, PU is the lowest one. It means partly used, something like that. I think. Will they be going up to RU, NU? UU, and OU. So yeah, we're gonna start with the PU. This is the team I put together. PU. Ugh, nasty. This is the team I put together for that. So hopefully, we can get a few wins today. All right. So the guy we're fighting against is bringing against, and again, most of these Pokemon that are typically garbage. That is why they're in PU. So this guy is bringing an Arbok, a Zebstrika, I think that thing is named, Armaldo, Gabite. Floatzel? I should know that name. Yeah, because I have one. And Clefable. I have no idea what half these Pokemon do because I am 100% unfamiliar with this tier. So we're going to open it up with our starter, our opener, Ninja. I should go over the team each time, maybe too. He's going to open up with Gabite. Now, if Gabite is anything like Garchomp, which I'm thinking it is, it probably gets Swords Dance, which could be super duper dangerous. To us, it is probably a little bit fast. Probably not super fast, but a little bit. We're going to protect to see what it can do this first turn because the Shed Ninja only has 1 HP. But only types that are super effective can hit him, which is pretty cool. So you're going to throw a Toxic out. Not super effective, but it is a status ailment. So tricky. It's tricky. So we're actually gonna go out. We're gonna pull a trick of our own here. We're actually gonna go to Flareon to take that Toxic. Hopefully he will go for it again. Hopefully he's not predicting a switch, go for another power or something. Hopefully he does go for the. Oh, he goes for Stealth Rocks. Fantastic. Which is gonna kill the Shed Ninja if I bring it back in. I am now seeing why Shed Ninja is in PU. Alright, so we're probably going to lose this one looking like pretty bad, but I'm not familiar with this tier or these Pokemon at all, so we'll have to see. So we're just going to go for an Ice Fang. Hopefully he stays in on the Gabite or switches out into something that he was not going to take it super well. He's going to go out into his Clefairy, which took it alright. It took it well enough that we can't stay in on Floatzel because we are Choice Banded. So, Choice Banded, though, he actually took that pretty well for against a Choice Banded anything. So I'm not sure what Clefairy really does, but we're going to go out to Regigigas, try to scare this Clefairy out with our slow start ability, Moonblast, a crit, and it does almost nothing. So he's definitely probably going to be scared out by this a little bit. I would be if I were him. Could just go for the Giga Impact this first turn, probably get a decent amount of damage out, but I'm actually going to go for Substitute. In case he switches. He goes for Moonblast, which is not even going to break the sub because it does almost no damage. And now we're just going to start Drain Punching. He's going to do nothing. It's not very effective on a probably bulky Pokemon, and my physical attack is halved for the first 5 turns. But if we can get the slow start going, that will be great. So he's going to throw out another Moonblast. It's not going to do that much again. It is going to break the sub, though. So we know those are 2-turn breaks. So that is, I believe, how many turns have we had you on the field now, Regigigas? That is 2 of 5. And you need 5 turns to have Regigigas on the field proper. So we're going to go for another sub, which should buy us another 2 turns, preventing a crit. That crit really killed us a little bit because we probably could have gone another full turn or two if we wouldn't have had that HP loss. So he's going to break the sub this turn, but that makes 4 turns. Oh, 5 turns. That is a full 5 turns. He finally got his act together. We are actually going to throw up another sub because if you can hide behind the sub, do it. And we now have our full powers brought to bear. And we're actually going to go for Giga Impact to one-shot this Clefairy with our full attack. Even though we have to recharge the next turn, that's okay because we're behind the substitute. So it winds up being all right. So we're going to get rid of this Clefairy real fast. We have to recharge the next turn, but that's okay because he has to spend a turn getting rid of our substitute. So he's going to be thinking, what is the best thing I can do to get rid of this Regigigas? Probably some type of priority or choice scarfed Pokemon because Regigigas, if it does get all five turns, if it does get its act together, it becomes really powerful. So he's gonna go for Surf, which leads me to believe that this is a special Floatzel. Now it could be choice Scarf. Now if it's choice Scarf, it may outspeed. In fact, it probably will. But I don't know if a special Floatzel is going to one-shot Regigigas from 40%. I have no idea. What I do know is it probably doesn't want to take a Drain Punch or a Giga Impact that well. Definitely not Giga Impact, but we're going to go for Drain Punch because I want to try and keep Regigigas alive if I can. So this is kind of his moment of truth. You can see the hesitation because he doesn't want to make the move. It's obviously Life Orbed. Oh, and it's a crit! Lucky. Fuck. That guy got so many crits. He got a crit on the Moonblast the first turn, and then he got a crit that time as well, which might not have killed if it wasn't a crit. Which is pretty unfortunate for... And, of course, he has Lightning Rod. All right, we kind of lost this one, unfortunately. Wish I could say it's different, but he got kind of lucky there. So that's pretty unfortunate. That Regigigas probably would have swept his team if he wouldn't have gotten those 2 crits. He's going to overheat. He's going to kill the... Oh, and another crit. What a lucky man. Yeah, really lucky. Because if I send the Shed Ninja out, it dies. If I send the Floatzel out, it dies. If I send these out, they die. So that's unfortunate. But we're just going to give him the match. I'm going to forfeit. He's going to get the rating up, I think, and that's it. I'm going to give him that one because it is pointless. Like, it's my personal opinion that it is pointless to stay in a match. Like, you're just wasting people's time. It's pointless to stay in a match if you're going to lose it. Or if your opponent is going to lose it, it's also pointless. Like, you get a lot of troll teams where they'll just sit there and they'll, like, swap back and forth at the end of the match, even though they know there's, like, no way they can win, which is kind of garbage. I never really liked that. So we're going to go for Protect this. We're going to open up with the same thing we did last time, Shed Ninja. We're going to throw a Protect. He throws a Toxic out. That is always the way that is. So I'm learning that I need to never, ever, ever open up with Shed Ninja. I would switch out to Regigigas because it is a rock type, but the problem with that is, of course, it does have Toxic. Nose Pass is pretty slow, though, so maybe if we go out into Floatzel, it'll wind up being all right. All right, so we're going to go out to Floatzel. We're going to go for, oh, you can learn Waterfall. I don't know why I put Aqua Tail on this thing. I guess not smart is why. So we're going to go for an Aqua Tail, and he's going to Protect to get the extra. That's great. He's going to do that. So I don't know what he wants to do now, but I'm going to reset the Toxic on Floatzel here because I don't want that. I'm actually going to try to bait him into doing another Toxic, and I want it to land on Flareon because Flareon has Guts. So if we can get Guts boosted Toxic Flareon, that would actually be pretty okay. He's going to go for Pain Split, which is just going to ridiculously drop his HP. Because, yeah. So, he could go for Toxic again this turn, but it would be a little pointless, because he's just gonna wind up not doing well with that. So we're actually gonna, I think he's at this point kind of going, what? So he's got to make a little bit of predictions here. He's got to say, like, what is this guy going to do? So we're going to go out to Flareon, and he does what we thought he'd do. He throws a Toxic on it, which is going to be great for Flareon later in the match. And I think now, at this point, I am actually, well, if he throws a Toxic on Shed Ninja, it's dead. If he throws a Toxic on Regigigas, it's pointless. What else have we seen from him? Or he could Protect to get a turn of damage off. Pain Split. I don't know what his last move is. Kind of need to know that real fast. So, it's a tough choice. because no matter what he does, we could wind up screwing ourselves. We're going to go into Floatzel. I think the Toxic is worse than the Painful. He's going to withdraw. He's going to go out into Primplup, which is okay. That is not what I thought he'd do, but he did it, which is pretty okay. And I think, nah, that thing probably has Scald, which is also bad for Regigigas. Lots of bad stuff for Regigigas. So we're going to pull back Floatzel. We're going to send out Raichu. Stealth Rocks, he's going to throw those. Oh, he wants to get rid of the Shed Ninja. That's why. He doesn't like that it exists. But this is an okay opportunity for us because nothing on his team really wants to take a Thunderbolt super well. This thing doesn't want to take it. The Xatu doesn't want to take it. That Nose Pass, because it's a 55%, might take it a little rough. The Porygon, I think Porygon's a little bulky. Maybe he wants to take it, and I don't know about that shrimp-looking thing in the corner. So we'll have to see how exactly that winds up playing out. But for right now, we've got Mick Trollmeister is his name. That is such a fantastic name and really promotes yourself well to other people. But anyway, we're going to get Primplup here. What is he going to do? He's really thinking about it. He's giving it some thought. He's not 100% sure what he really wants to do. In fact, I played a little bit more trolly than him, though, to be honest. Because you got to think about the fact that he's it is really going for it with the I'm switching so much, but it's the only option I had against the Nose Pass to try to keep everything alive. The end goal, our end game strat here is to get Regigigas out and try to wreck his team. But to do that, it needs to come out on something a little bit weaker than this Primplup. So he has about 90 seconds left to make his move. I'm not sure what he wants to do. I don't think he's sure what he really wants to do because he's not having the anything he goes into does not want to take the Thunderbolt very well. So we will have to see what he does. Maybe he's not going to do anything. He only has a minute left, and the timer gives him 2.5 minutes to pick. So, is he going to forfeit? Is he just going to time himself out? He's got 40 seconds. Come on, man. Okay, he stays in on the Primplup. It gets, paralyzed. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. That's kind of crappy. That's really crappy. So that super sucks. I don't know if this Primplup actually wants to do anything to me, so I actually am going to take the opportunity here, and I'm actually going to set up a nasty plot. So, I mean, since he kept it in, again, his options at this point are switch, take a nasty Thunderbolt, or just stay on the Primplup and die. So we're going to go for a nasty plot. I'm not sure what he's going to want to... Oh, no! Yeah. See, this is like the last match that I got into where I kept getting crit over and over and over again, and that guy kind of won. Because that one, I don't know. Was that a recorded match? I don't know. Was that the one I was just in? I don't know. It probably was. Anyway, I think it was. Anyway, also, I need to work on better cam posture. I apologize. So if I'm moving a lot or my face is too close, I'm going to look at it afterward, and I'll probably fix it. Maybe I need to push my chair farther back and turn my microphone sensitivity up or something. Okay, so we're going to go for Thunderbolt. We're going to kill the Primplup. But we are a Life Orb +2 Raichu here. We're going to go for Hidden Power Ice on this little grass fucker. Okay, super effective, but it has a Focus Sash. That's something, right? Okay, but whoa! Whoa! Okay, well, sure. All right. That thing went back up to full. I've never seen this little guy before. He went back up to full with that. Man, this thing must have garbage HP if that's the case. I wonder what this thing's deal is. It's super fast. It outspeeds Raichu, so it's fast. Fast enough, anyway. Oh, it doesn't outspeed Raichu this turn. So speed tie, maybe? Speed tie, probably. Alright, so we're going to kill that thing, though. +2, I don't know what he has to watch to take this. Because Thunderbolt's going to one-shot the Xatu. Thunderbolt's probably going to one-shot Stantler. Focus Blast will definitely one-shot the Porygon. That would be That would be what I would send out as well. So we're going to go for Focus Blast. Hopefully it doesn't miss. Focus Blast, 75% accuracy. It could miss. That could be his comeback. That could be his turnaround. Our time is up. His time is now. That could be it. If it hits, though, it's going to destroy it at +2. Life Orb +2 is going to obliterate it. So if this Focus Blast doesn't miss, we probably sweep the rest of his team. Missed, of course. Conversion to Fairy. Oh, he's going to convert to Fairy typing. Okay. Well, that saved him from Focus Blast. I don't think that's going to save him from Thunderbolt, though, which I probably should have just gone for in the first place. But I wanted to be sure. But unfortunately, Focus Blast is trash. So we're going to go for a Thunderbolt on this nose pass as well. Because at any way you look at it, his team is done at this point. You're going to protect. He's going to get a little bit of... Oh, I see. He wants the... He thinks maybe he can live... Wow! That thing must have had, like, the superest Leech Seed ever, because what the heck? Alright, so I guess we're just gonna Focus Blast, because I mean, if it misses again, okay, but I don't think Thunderbolt is gonna one-shot from the full health. 55%, yes, I think it would one-shot, but full health, maybe not. Full health, it might not. Alright, so there we go. Sturdy! Sir, please. Oh, wait. It's level 1. Oh, I see. That's why his name is McTrollmeister. That is a level 1 nose pass. That is why it's getting its full HP back from the Leech Seed. It's going to reset Sturdy every time. That's very clever, sir. Unfortunately, it's also not going to work now because you kind of sort of lost your Leech Seed there. But that is okay. So we're going to go for a sub this first turn, so he can't actually... I think we should outspeed still. I am fully speed invested. Even with slow start, I think we're going to outspeed, so... he's gonna throw up. Okay. Magic Coat. Okay, yeah. So he's probably gonna throw up his Sturdy. I don't know how much Drain Punch is gonna give us because, I mean, I see. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, the guy knows he's gonna lose now. Obviously, I don't know why you would, like, protect. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I gave up the other match, because it was pretty clear that I was not gonna win. So it's very, like, at that point in time, it's very pointless to do stuff like this. It's just trolly, you know. And then okay, so he gave up. Okay, so that's nice of him. He sees he's not gonna get away with anything, so he just gave up. Okay, cool stuff. So that's 1 win, 1 loss. That is 1 win, 1 loss. So let's see in a third match if we can break good, or if we're gonna break bad. We're gonna be breaking bad. Let's see. So this guy's got a Ditto, which could be threatened. Tangela, Dunsparce, Chatot, and Kricketune. And I don't know what 90% of those do, although I do know Ninetales of Flareon probably one-shot half his team. Maybe even the Mr. Mime. And in terms of Flareon, maybe one-shot Mr. Mime. So we're gonna open with Shed Ninja again, and the reason I open with it is because Stealth Rocks is just gonna kill Shed Ninja if he goes out. So he's gonna transform into my Shed Ninja. That's fantastic. So I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta get a Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance, or Protect, because those are the only moves I have. So I think the smartest thing to do is to actually just go out into... Hey, you go out to Regigigas. I mean, I know I could go into one of the fire types and kill it, because that's what I thought. He thought he'd Sucker Punch, but if he does go for Shadow Claw, it's gonna hit them for a little bit, because base 90 attack, fully vested. I mean, whereas this way, I get a full turn up, plus I get a substitute, so I by default get a second turn up on Regigigas here. If he switches out and then switches back into the Ditto, it doesn't matter that he did that because it's just going to come in at like half of what Regigigas will be in 3 turns. But I don't think it gets your ability, which is slow start, so it won't actually matter. So I think this might be, yeah. So we're going to go for a substitute here. Then we're going to go for, I think we're just going to go for EQ because this thing might be choice. We're going to go for an EQ. He could Psychic or do something like that. What is Mr. Mime? I don't know how fast Mr. Mime is. Probably a little faster than Regigigas. But I don't know if it's going to be one-shotting near health Regigigas. So Charge Beam, probably going to get rid of the... Oh, does not? Okay, he's trying to like set up... Wow, Mr. Mime! What the... Okay, Mr. Mime not playing around, I guess. Mr. Mime doesn't play like that. I guess in that way he doesn't play. Okay, so who went first? He did. He used Charge Beam, then I used that. So if he Charge Beams again, it'll break the sub, but I could set up another sub afterward. So he's going to Charge Beam, he's going to get rid of the sub, but I could use another sub right off the bat. And when I do get my fully charged Regigigas out, he's going to be done. As long as I have a sub up when he brings in the Ditto. At that point, it's over. So, because even if he goes first in a speed tie at that point, I can Giga Impact probably one shot. So it doesn't matter. And if it doesn't one shot, I have Floatzel who could come in with Choice Bandit, Aqua Jet, finish it up. Clean, quick, clean, clear, under control. So we're gonna use another Earthquake. We're gonna use an EQ again. We should be really close here to slow start being finished. And we do have a sub up. So we should actually be faster than the Mr. Mime now. Plus our damage is doubled, so we should definitely get rid of Mr. Mime. Even if he brings in Ditto and it copies our stats, it doesn't matter too much because even if he outspeeds, again, we can get that quick hit in, we can knock it out, and that's it. It's done, it's dead, it's bodied. So he does bring in the Ditto. Oh, I forgot! Substitute actually prevents Ditto's imposter. I completely forgot. I actually have a competitive Ditto, but in X and Y, I mean, and Oris and stuff like that, but I actually forgot it does that. You don't see that too much, like that against the Ditto. So we're just gonna go for a Drain Punch. So and he forfeited. He actually gave up. Oh, left, disconnected as a minute. Okay, he reconnected. Okay. He did not forfeit. He reconnected. Oh, now he forfeited, I guess. Okay. So he did quit after that match, which I can't really say I blame him because at this point, Regigigas is full health, full speed, full attack. I actually think he should be bumped up a tier or two, to be honest, because in PU, gosh dang, Regigigas he's a monster. He's a titan of terror. But like I said, I don't know much about this tier, so if this is considered like the Talonflame of the tier, I kind of apologize, but I know nothing about PU. So, yeah, so we'll close out that match. And because our 3 matches have all been kind of quitter matches today, myself included, I'm gonna go for a 4th one. So we'll have to see here what exactly is gonna get brought to this. I need to watch the time. We're already at 23 minutes, so this could go over 30 minutes, which is bad. We don't want that. We only want like 20-minute videos max. More like 9 to 15 really is what we want, because no one's gonna watch 30 minutes of this. Well, not very many people are gonna watch 30 minutes of this, so I need to be careful about that. So use it up Volbeat. I don't think Volbeat can do much to me. Maybe it gets Heat Wave or Air Slash though, which it might. You know, for Protect, you throw up Tail Glow. Okay. I mean, you want your tail to glow? You glow that tail. You glow that tail, Volbeat. You make that tail glow, dude. You glow that tail. It's a very very spiffy tail you got there, Volbeat. It's a very nice tail. I kind of want to sucker punch it now. I feel so bad saying that. I want to sucker punch you. You know I'm not fast already. What are you doing that for? What, you want to like... What? Why even bother? Oh, it's one of those sets. Okay, well... This is going to make us 2 for 2. Because he's going to, like, special swap into something else. It's going to be Dedenne. It's... Oh, no. Dedenne, no. So we're gonna go for a sucker punch. It's probably focus sashed, I would imagine. The Dene is. Hopefully we're not paralyzed. I really hope not. We're gonna start the timer. I really hope it's not paralysis. I also really hope on Showdown that you don't get too many troll teams in lower tiers. That would be really frustrating. Substitute. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I don't know, like, what is this Dedenne gonna do? Parabolic chart. Yeah, you kind of gotta, like, do something other than that, though. Does he know how this one works? Does he know how Shit Ninja works? Because paralysis is probably, like, the worst status ailment you could put on Shit Ninja. Because he's like, oh, he forfeited! Oh, no! Well, that's 3 wins, I guess. I feel so bad. 3 wins, 1 loss, but, I mean, wow. So, we're going to open up the same way again. Shed Ninja pulling out a win, doesn't even have to do anything. Like, I think his goal was to kind of troll, though. Which is why I said that, because he realized, I think maybe he didn't have anything that could hurt a Shed Ninja. I don't know. Maybe he really didn't. That's cray. Okay. So, based on this guy's team, I'm actually just going to sucker punch this Bannet. Knock off. Yeah, get rid of the sash, but it's going to do 0 because it's a sash. So, we got a hefty sum of damage off on that Bannet, which is pretty okay with me. We're going to sucker punch it again. We're going to finish the Bannet off. That is a free Pokemon for us. And we are going to go, I feel like the cam is like a little, I apologize again if it's like bad. Oh, wow, that's way too low, though. So, Torkoal, also kind of slow. We're going to go for a sucker punch, get at least a little bit of damage off on the Torkoal before Shed Ninja dies. Shed Ninja's putting in work the past 2 matches, though. He won the 1 match, and he's wrecking in this one. He's doing good job. Good job thus far, Shed Ninja. Good job. All right, so we got this Torkoal here. I need to switch his Aqua Tail to Waterfall. I don't know why that's the thing. I don't know what else this Torkoal has, so I'm actually going to hold off on Regigigas, because if I bring out Regigigas now and it has Toxic, that blows it all. You blew it! Which I think it probably does get, at least. Send that out, and you're going to take it on the Lapras. With what? Wapris. It's a very nice Wapris you have there, sir. It's a very nice Wapris you have. It's a beautiful Wapris. It's a wonderful life and a beautiful Wapris. That thing probably has Thunder or Thunderbolt, so we're gonna go out to Raichu. He's gonna eat that up pretty well. And it's Life Orb, which is why I did so much damage. Woo! Oh, Raichu. All right, we're actually gonna go for a Nasty Plot. He's gonna go out into the Marowak, predicting a Thunderbolt, but we're actually gonna go for a Nasty Plot, set up a little bit. And we're going to throw a Hidden Power Ice at this Marowak, which he's probably not seeing coming. Boom! Your time is up. Our time is now, Marowak. And I think we might have just won. Unless that Torkoal or the Ampharos. The Ampharos could maybe take a hit. That's a possibility. That's a very large possibility that the Ampharos could live. Yeah, that's pretty. Static. Plus. I'm not sure what plus is. I want to go for Focus Blast, but it's 70 accuracy. That's going to miss. It's going to miss. I missed 2 turns in a row. And it's only supposed to miss, what? One every like 4 or 3. Come on. Yeah! No, not a crit, though. That's bad. Okay, he crit. Okay, well, fine then. Might have static, so I don't want to hit it physically. So we're actually... I mean, we'll use this opportunity. We'll go out into Ninetales, and we're actually going to use Energy Ball. Because either way, if he goes into Lapras doesn't want to take it. He could have got it to the Torkoal, would have been fine, but he just chose to sack it off, get rid of it. 6% of its HP, it's outsped by most of the things on my team. It's an understandable move. However, we are actually going to go out into... Is it going to be Floatzel again, or we're going to go out into... I think so. I mean, that's the obvious move, but I'm not seeing anything he can really do to this Floatzel that's going to, like, be the bad move. So he's obviously going to switch this Torkoal out. I think, like, that's pretty clear that he's going to switch the Torkoal out. There's no way he leaves it in against this. There's no way on the Green and Verdant Earth. So we're actually going to swap. He's thinking about his move. We're going to swap. We're going to go out into Regigigas. Oh, he swaps. He does. He goes out into Lapras again, which is okay with me because Lapras, even if it is faster than half-speed Regigigas, that's kind of okay because it's going to be weak to Drain Punch. So we're going to get a bit of HP back. Oh, we are faster. It's probably bulky Lapras is why. Roar. You're going to roar. Oh. Oh. I see how it is. I see the game you're playing. I see the game you're playing. Missed! Oh, no! Oh, wow. Nonsense. Nonsense. That's so hacks. I miss, and then he gets Para, which halves our speed. Yeah. Oh! Get missed. There you go. Well, that doesn't completely even it out because we would have killed him this turn, but oh well. We would have killed him 2 turns ago, actually. Well, no. This turn, yeah. Lapras kills itself though due to stuff and things. So no matter what he sends out now, he's kind of in a bad position. Obviously, the Torkoal is gonna get messed up by Floatzel, and this thing can mess up Sawsbuck, I'm pretty sure. So, man, I'm not sure really what he's gonna. I don't know what Sawsbuck does. Thing makes me a little scared. I mean, it is Sawsbuck, so I assume it does nothing, but assumptions. So we go back out into Floatzel, I guess. You know, Toxic? Yeah, I figured that's the thing you had on Torkoal. So you're with Aqua Tail. You could go out into Sawsbuck. He does. It is part grass. Okay. Okay. Not very effective, but it doesn't need to be very effective, apparently. So we're actually going to go out to Flareon. I'm going to take a pretty decent amount of Stub Rock damage. He's got a Horn Leech. This is going to do a decent amount of damage because it's Flareon, and Flareon is not defensive at all. Earphone, what are you doing? Get back in my ear, please. Please! Earphone. So we're going to go for a Flame Charge. Sawsbuck, outspeed, high jump kick, but that's still okay because we can actually go into... back into Floatzel. Yeah. Yeah. We go back into Floatzel now. We do know... I think we outspeed Sawsbuck. Yes, Ice Punch gonna finish that up. We're gonna take a little bit of toxic damage. Taste of your lips was toxic. But we're actually gonna switch into Regigigas against this Torkoal. This is a good match. This was a good last match. It's over 30 minutes, unfortunately, that the video went, but that's okay. It was a good last match. It was a pretty close one. I mean, I think I had the strong point the most of the match, but it's still a good match. So we're just gonna throw out an EQ. It's not gonna do too much because Torkoal's pretty bulky. On the physical side anyway, but we're going to be able to get a little bit of damage off on the Torkoal, which is the important part for me. That's the important part. We're going to be able to get a little bit of damage off on the Torkoal before we ourselves die on this Regigigas, which is good, because then Floatzel can come in and finish it up. Let's go. How much does Drain Punch do out of curiosity? Only 10%, not a lot. So we're going to go for one more Lava Plume. Toxic. You going to finish me, Toxic? No. But we will die this turn. The other reason I'm going for the Drain Punch instead of the next EQ is because, as you can see, it's pretty physically defensive, and I'm not going to lie, I really don't want to knock it down to a Citrus Berry, have it go back up to 70-80%, and then get wrecked. So, assuming this Aqua Tail hits, 90% accuracy. If this misses, that's it. But if it hits, we're good to... What?! Please. Shut up, please! Two misses with a 90% accuracy. I hate. Oh my God damn it. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Well, that is 5 matches, I think. I don't know how many wins, how many... Are you for real, though? That move has 90... Think about this for a minute. 90% accuracy. 9 out of every 10 times I use that move, it should hit. It misses 2 times in a row. It's like sometimes I feel this way. I'm not saying it does, because this is crazy. But it's like sometimes Pokemon just knows. It's like it just knows that you're gonna win no matter what. Like, again, Torkoal at 40-something%. Well, I will even run calcs on it. But Torkoal at 40-something%. Choice Band and Floatzel. Aqua Tail. Stab. Dead. That's it. That's it. Match is over. He hits me once. Oh, okay. Sorry. Well, the match is going to be super close now. Miss again? From a 90%. It's like Pokemon just knows sometimes. It's like it knows that you're going to win and it just tells you to fuck off. Silly. It's silly. It's very silly. It's very, 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 very silly. So where is that team? Because I'll change it later. All right, guys. I had a lot of fun playing today, even though I got cheated out of a win. I got cheated out of 2 wins, but I cheated someone else out of 1 win. So it's fine. But well, it's not fine. But anyway, I had a fun time today. This video is way too long. It's over 35 minutes. But yeah, I had a fun time playing this today. I hope everyone else had a good time watching. And I will see hopefully everyone in the next video. Yeah, so...